Well, one would argue that if you didn't know who Miles Jury was, you wouldn't guess he would be a fighter if you saw him in the street. So we're going to have a little fun today. We're going to break down the top 5 fighters that don't look like fighters in the UFC. All right, let's get things started. Bisping, let's do it.
Well, here we go. I mean, this is probably no surprise because he's not a physical specimen, let's just say that. But the guy can pack a punch, but he does look more like a truck driver at a burger stand than, let's say, you know, no offense, Roy Nelson, do not get me. And next we have Joe LAUZON.
Oh, that's a good one, yeah.
If he wasn't in the UFC, I think a good stand-in for Gollum would be perhaps another job for him, the computer expert that he was. All right, is that still Joe LAUZON? Here we go. Yeah, I mean, he certainly knows how to fight, but as I say, does look a little bit nerdy. Okay, Rory MacDonald. Listen, if ever there was a stand-in for Christian Bale in American Psycho, here we have it. There he is. You know what I mean? Come on. Listen, Rory, great fighter, great guy, good-looking guy, little bit psychopathic. Yes.
He's gonna knock on your door, by the way.
TJ Dillashaw. Look at this guy.
Yes.
I made the list.
He's like an Abercrombie and Fitch model, for crying out loud. He's far too good-looking, you know. He's a married man now, but I'm sure lots of girls are very sad when he tied them. And last but not least, of course, our very own Kenny Florian. But you know what, Kenny? Looking at you today, you know, before I thought you were a little bit too nerdy. Now when I look at you with this new haircut that you've got going on, you look like Vitor Belfort. You know,
I would kick that guy's ass, Kenny Florian.
He's turn it to the side. Look that way. Look at this.
The little Vitor Belfort going on in the back.
Belfort
yes,
these days.
all right.
I lost the title, man.
I'm telling you.
Took it from me.
I'm telling you, man. I beat it just... Finally, I get a title. TJ, what's your list, man? Let's check it out.
On my list, starting off with Cole Miller. He looks, to me, like nothing like a fighter, but the guy's very dangerous on the ground. He has great jiu-jitsu. And he's just fantastic shorts he's wearing. I mean, that just kind of sums up everything, you know? What else to say about Cole Miller? Oh,
not a lot.
Exactly. I got another list, same as Bisping here, Rory MacDonald. Looks like a complete serial killer, you know, but again, another great athlete, you know, has been raised up to...
He looks like he should be on Wall Street, though, if he's not in the octagon.
All dressed up,
yeah.
But when he's staring you down in the octagon, he looks like a serial killer. I got STEFAN STRUVE. This guy, to me, looks like he should be playing basketball.
Yeah,
you know,
you're right. And he does have a certain babyface quality.
Yeah, absolutely. He's, you know, doesn't look like the most coordinated fighter. Looks more like a basketball player to me. Roy Nelson, he's got to be on the list. He's high up there. Again, he doesn't have the physique that looks like a fighter, but I think he's one of the toughest guys in the UFC, man.
Definitely.
He's scary. Always finishes the fight with a knockout. He is the great fighter. Joe LAUZON, we're talking about. I mean, this list, it just sums it up. I mean, he tops it all. He's the computer programmer that doesn't look like he could be throwing a punch at all. You know?
Geek Squad right there.
That's it.
He's the one that showed up to your house.
But I tell you what, if I went into Best Buy or Apple and he was fixing my computer, I'd have something to say. Kenny, come on then.
All right, here we go. Let's check out my list. All right, starting at number 5. Michael McDonald. You guys had Rory MacDonald, but you forgot Michael McDonald. Let's get...
Yeah, you're right.
Talk about babyface, young kid, but an absolute killer. And again, you know, we can't stress it enough. These guys that don't look like fighters, it's almost, these guys might be scarier than some of the other guys that do look like fighters.
If you've ever met the kid, he doesn't act like a fighter.
You'd underestimate him too, absolutely. All right, number 4, DOMINICK CRUZ. TJ Dillashaw's buddy over here.
I'll make him look like not a fighter.
CRUZ is kind of like TJ, you know, in that, like, these guys are good-looking guys. You never think they're a fighter. Do not mess with these guys. JOHNY Hendricks looks like the neighbor next door. Just kind of has the golf shirt on. He's got glasses, beard. This guy is a killer. Definitely do not want to mess with that guy. Do not underestimate him. Oh, and look, I put myself on the list. How cocky do you have to be to put yourself on the list?
I thought you'd be number 1 now.
Yeah, I know. I put myself at number 2, you know. I'll show you who number 1 is, but yeah, Kenny Florian, I'd kick his butt. Rory MacDonald, number 1. That's who I had as number 1. On an absolute tear right now in the 170-pound division, but I think we all agreed on a few of those guys on the list. So Rory MacDonald.
It's a solid list you got there, Kenneth.
Not bad, not bad. I can't believe I forgot LAUZON and Roy Nelson. You guys got me there. That was good.
Top choices.